Fast X Furious, Part 3. A World on Alert. The film opens with a global intelligence alert flashing across screens in Washington, London, and Tokyo. Multiple energy grids across the world face synchronized cyber attacks. Intelligence agencies quickly realize the attacks match the pattern left behind by Dante Reyes' digital warfare operations, proving that someone has taken control of Dante's unfinished network. Meanwhile, Dom is enjoying a peaceful morning with little Brian, unaware that chaos is brewing. Cypher's return. In a high-security underground bunker, Cypher orchestrates a daring escape using drones and nanotech explosives. She contacts Dom immediately afterward, claiming she knows who is behind the attacks and that the world is heading toward the final game Dante designed. Dom does not trust her, but he senses the threat is real. The family reassembles. Dom calls the team back together. Letty leaves her training base, Han returns from his global missions, Roman and Tej arrive with upgraded weaponized cars, and Ramsey brings new cybersecurity tools. There is a warm reunion, but tension rises when they learn Cypher may join them. Dom tells them, this isn't about trust. It's about survival. New villain emerges. A shadowy figure known only as the Ghost Driver emerges as the new leader of Dante's syndicate. Wearing a reflective helmet, Ghost demonstrates unmatched driving skills, hijacking a military convoy carrying a quantum encryption device. The world realizes this new villain might be even more dangerous than Dante. Mission Lisbon. The team tracks Ghost to Lisbon, Portugal. A high-speed chase unfolds across steep rooftops, narrow alleys, and the Lisbon Bridge. Dom and Ghost clash for the first time, exchanging metal-shattering maneuvers. Ghost escapes effortlessly, but not before whispering through the comms, "We have unfinished business, Dom." Shock revelation. Cypher reveals Ghost Driver's true identity, Elena's long-lost brother, Rafe, who disappeared years before she joined Hobbs and Dom. He blames Dom for Elena's pain and ultimate death. Dom is shaken, his past continues to haunt him. Cypher's deal. Cypher demands immunity and safe passage in exchange for her help. Letty is furious, blaming Cypher for previous events. Cypher coldly replies, "I'm not your enemy this time. The man hunting you is." The uneasy alliance begins. Roman's side mission. Roman, Tej, and Ramsey infiltrate an AI-controlled data fortress in Switzerland to decode Dante's leftover files. The vault is filled with traps, automated drones, and moving laser walls. They barely escape with a message revealing Dante's final protocol, Global Blackout Zero, a plan to shut down every communication network on Earth. Ghost's motivation. Rafe, now Ghost Driver, reveals his true mission. To erase the world Dom cherishes, just as Dom erased his sister Elena's happiness. He gathers an elite army of rogue agents, drivers, and mercenaries, preparing to launch Dante's final protocol on a global scale. Attack on Los Angeles. Ghost strikes Los Angeles with EMP pulses, shutting down the power grid. Cars crash, planes ground, and the city descends into chaos. Dom rushes home to protect Brian, but Ghost's men have already infiltrated the neighborhood. Dom engages in a brutal hand-to-hand battle to protect his son. The Race of Truth. Ghost challenges Dom to a high-stakes race across LA's abandoned freeways. If Dom wins, Ghost will hand over the shutdown keys. But Ghost cheats, activating explosive traps along the route. Dom survives each trap with near-impossible driving maneuvers. Emotional flashbacks. During the race, Ghost communicates via radio, recounting Elena's diary entries, memories filled with love, conflict, and heartbreak. Dom begins to realize that Elena suffered emotionally more than he ever understood. The guilt begins to weigh on him. Dom crashes. Ghost detonates a bridge segment. Dom's charger flies off the broken edge, crashing violently into a ravine. The world believes Dom is dead. Letty screams his name, echoing through the chaos. Dom returns. Dom survives, climbing out of the wreckage bruised and bloodied. He walks through flames in a legendary Fast Saga moment. The team reunites with him, and Dom says, "We end this together." The final plan. The team splits into 3 groups. Letty and Han infiltrate the shutdown core in Iceland. Roman, Tej, Ramsey, disabled Ghost's AI fortress. Dom and Cypher, hunt Ghost for the final showdown. Cypher warns Dom, he's not after the world. He's after you. The mother of all chases. A massive chase begins across an icy highway in Iceland. Dom and Rafe battle with armored cars, weaponized snowbikes, and helicopters firing thermal missiles. Dom performs outrageous stunts, jumping between trucks and using explosions to propel his car forward. Brother versus brother. Dom and Rafe finally collide on the frozen lake. They crash, roll, and crawl out of mangled vehicles. A brutal hand-to-hand fight begins, emotional, raw, and full of betrayal. Rafe screams, "You took my sister from me." Dom replies, "I never stopped loving her." The redemption moment. The shutdown core overloads. If it detonates, it will wipe out every power grid on the planet. Rafe sees the danger and realizes his revenge has gone too far. He sacrifices himself, diving into the core chamber to manually override the system and stop the meltdown. Peace restored. Cities power back on. Communication networks restore. Cypher vanishes without a trace, clearly plotting something for the future. Dom stands at the icy crater where Rafe died, whispering, "You saved them, just like she would have." Family dinner, final scene. Back home, the entire family gathers for a classic Fast Saga barbecue. Dom places an empty chair for Rafe, honoring his sacrifice. He tells little Brian, "Family isn't just who you're born with, it's who you fight for." The camera rises into the sunset as the engines rev, ending the movie with a perfect emotional note.